other things, but now Messenger. Okay. Thanks, Cesar.
You're welcome.
Hi, Adson. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Good. Glad to hear that. So, Adson, do you use Facebook?
Okay, I have a profile in Facebook, but I use it for check some news.
For
But
checking news?
checking news today. But I use more Instagram
You use Instagram more often.
because the Facebook in Brazil it's a machine of fake fabrication of fake news.
Okay.
We have elections for president the next week, and Facebook it's fake news for today. Yeah, I use more Instagram.
Sure. You use Instagram more than Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's tough if it always has fake news. We will talk a little bit more about that, I think, later. Thank you for sharing, Adson.
Candidate Jair Bolsonaro, it's a great joke. It's a idol of fascists and producing many fake news.
Sure. It produces a lot of fake news. Okay. Thank you. Trung, welcome to the class. How are you?
Yes, thank you. I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah.
So we are talking about Facebook today. I think you heard. Do you use Facebook?
Yes, I use Facebook all day. Yes, and I think I spend a lot of time in Facebook because I'm
on Facebook.
Yes, because I'm love to in technology, and I also to do some business on the internet. I use Facebook for my business. I use Facebook for marketing my products and introduce my products in the Facebook. And I have a lot of fan base for easy to manage my business. Now I think I have over 20 fan base in Facebook. And,
okay.
And I
Great.
And I spray a lot of proof in Facebook for everybody to exchange a lot of things, and they discussing on the thing, and I have a lot of things do in Facebook. So that reason I spend a lot of time in my Facebook.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm glad to have someone here who also uses Facebook for business, because we will talk a little bit more about that after we read. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to share my screen now, and we can look at the text for today. So give me a second to share my screen. All right, you should be able to see my screen now or very soon. But when you can see my screen, please read the title. So these are the big words.
Sorry. Facebook takes on crowdfunding with personal fundraiser.
Excellent. Whew. That's a mouthful. Hard to say, so thank you. But one question for you. Do you know what crowdfunding is? Have you heard of this before?
Crowdfunding. I think it means it clouding for fun on the Facebook.
Okay, so say that in a different way.
It means cloud object crowdfunding cloud fund cloud of fun.
Okay, so let's
Object.
break this down. Yeah. What is a crowd?
Cloud is a cloud. It's a lot of people.
Good. And then funding is what?
Funding is it's fun.
Ooh,
It
not
is
quite.
fun.
Close.
It's happy.
Yeah, not exactly. Does anyone know what funding is?
Funding is
Fund
function.
is
No, it's not function.
a group of people and
Funding
they.
has to do with money, actually.
Yes, correct.
Oh, fine.
So
It's fine.
funding means raise money or get money. So crowdfunding is get money from many people.
Ah,
I think
I don't.
it is
I
same.
don't.
It is same.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know.
That's why I'm asking about this, because I want everybody to know this. Nada? So we talked already about fund, and fund is about money. What is a fundraiser?
Events to raise money for a special purpose.
Excellent. Have you ever been part of a fundraiser?
No,
Do you know about fundraisers that happen in your city?
no, I think so. I'm from Palestine and it's not happening yet.
Okay. All right. Do you know about any websites that have fundraisers, for example? Have you heard of Kickstarter or Indiegogo or GoFundMe? Any of those?
No.
Okay, right. Yeah, I think many groups have fundraisers, and some people go from one house to another to sell things, and others have a specific event. And some people just use the phone or email. All right. Juan Pablo, could you please read the first paragraph here? Oh, and let me make sure your microphone is on. Go for it.
I'm sorry. The Facebook social networking platform is allowing users to raise this code to rise.
Raise money.
Okay. Raise money in relation to six types of spending: education, medical, pet, medical, crisis relief, personal
Relief.
emergency, personal emergency, and funeral and loss.
Phew, thank you. Lots of hard words to say there. So let's look at a few of these words. Okay. Nada, what is crisis relief? So why do you need relief from a crisis? What kind of crisis can you think of, and why do you need relief? Nada? Make sure your microphone is on. All right, let's go to Dinesh. Dinesh, what is a crisis? Why do you need relief from a crisis?
In my opinion, a crisis is something short or less of a requirement. You need relief to match what we need, or to match the requirement. Example, if we have less money for doing a job, we call crisis. If we have enough money that we raise, we call relief.
Okay, can you give me another example of a crisis? Because that wasn't clear to me. What is another example of a crisis?
So in 2015, in India, we had heavy rainfall and flood situation came. So food was short, all the basic medical supplies were short. So we were in a crisis situation. That time, many programs were done and relief measures was given by countries.
Relief measures were given. Good. Yes. So a crisis is some kind of emergency. Usually it is some short event. Maybe there was a problem with the weather and it caused some problems with your house. Maybe too much rain or not enough rain. If you have a farm, then your plants can't grow without enough rain, or they can't grow with too much rain, or maybe there are some problems with your house. So these are some examples of crises, and you need relief to help you solve these problems. All right, good. Cesar, what is a funeral? When do you need to have a funeral?
Funeral is when lost any person. Yes.
Yeah, so when someone's life ends, right? When they die,
yes,
then you need to have some ceremony, some service to help honor their lives, right?
Yes, all persons wearing black. Yes.
Yeah. All right, good. Thank you, Cesar. I have one more question for you before we go on, and that is, what is Facebook letting people do? What can people now do on Facebook?
People in Facebook can afford money and diffusion. Diffusion.
Yeah, so they can raise money, they can get money from their friends and from other people. Can they raise money for everything or only certain things?
For everything. Yes, no?
Ooh, not quite. They can raise money for a lot of different things, but they must be for education, medical, pet medical, crisis relief, personal emergency, funeral, and loss. So they are only in these categories, but these are many categories, right? So it is for almost everything, maybe. Okay, good. Thank you. Sin, could you please read the last paragraph?
Yep.
Oh, Edson, please.
Okay.
Are you there, Edson?
Okay. Facebook persona fundraisers are launched for children over 80 years old in USA.
Just the US. Be careful what you're reading. All right. Quick question about vocabulary. Trung, what does it mean when something launches? Is that at the beginning or the end? Something.
I think it's a launching is begin.
Excellent. Yes. So Facebook fundraisers are starting or launching. Excellent. Does anyone have questions about this text? Anything that is not clear? Okay. And let's talk some more. All right. I'm wondering, what do you think is the purpose of Facebook? So why Facebook? Is it to message your friends? Is it to raise money? Is it to advertise your business? Is it to share news, not fake news? Okay, so why do we have Facebook? And do you think it's okay to use it for fundraising? Is this a good reason to have Facebook and to use Facebook? So, Trung, what do you think? What is the purpose of Facebook? Try to take maybe 30 or 45 seconds to talk.
Yes, I think the purpose of Facebook is want to everybody invest the money for Facebook, and Facebook can use the money for develop Facebook in the future.
For developing.
Yeah, for developing Facebook in the future, and I think it's with me it's not okay because I don't like to invest in the internet because it's risky because we don't know exactly Facebook they do, and it's too big and it's hard to control our money. Yes.
Okay, good. I have one quick comment. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share this. So invest in something means to give money for that reason. So I want to invest in Bitcoin, for example. This means I will give money to Bitcoin and I will hope that I can get more money later. Okay? But invest on, like invest on the internet, means use that to do something.
Sometimes I hear people say invest in time. So what does that mean?
Invest in time means to give time to something. So yeah, I guess not only give money for that reason, but give something for that reason. But invest on is like I want to invest on the internet because it's easier than going to a bank. So I want to use the internet to invest so I don't have to go to the bank. But yes, you can also invest time in something. Invest time in that project. Spend time doing it. Does that make sense? Does that help clarify?
Yes, I understand. But
thank you.
Invest time, no money.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And you can also invest energy in something. Invest energy or resources. But it's still the same thing. So invest in something. It means to spend some of that. If that makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, that took a while. Ba, very quickly, what do you think the purpose of Facebook is? And is it okay to use it for fundraising?
Sorry. Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, why Facebook? So what should Facebook do? Is it for business? Is it for being with your friends? Why Facebook? What is the purpose?
Purpose of Facebook. I don't understand clearly, but I think it's just for fun the most, and can they can business on the online and invest in any object for 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 funding raiser.
Okay, so you think it's okay to have fundraising on Facebook, right? Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to move on. Juan Pablo, what do you think the purpose of Facebook is?
I think your purpose is expose private life, all the people, um, and expose and localization in the place of the world.
Okay, let me correct the word you used. So, to share your private life. Expose is like make a secret not secret anymore. So, expose is like is often a bad thing. But not really for a business. A business wants to be exposed. But your private life, ooh, probably it should be private, right? Share your private life. All right, excellent. Thank you. Dinesh, very quickly, what do you think the purpose of Facebook is?
I think the purpose is to connect with more people and to make best of opportunities. Example, share many messages or do some business marketing so that Facebook is busy.
Okay, excellent. Very well said. Cesar, what do you think?
I concur with Dinesh. Basically, connect people.
Okay, and connect people and businesses, or only people?
And business, kind moments, etc.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Cesar. Adson, last but not least, what is the purpose of Facebook?
I don't know. I already made a crowdfunding for the Facebook for raising money to build a sound system for play reggae music in city. But that did not work. The people did not believe in idea. But I think that the market created the Facebook. They need our ideas only for people to know people. Understand?
Okay. Yeah.
But
So fundraising,
other
fundraising is great when it works, but it's more, Facebook is more for connecting people. I'm hearing you say, right? Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry to rush out. I have another class, but thank you very much for coming to the class today. I was so happy to talk with you about Facebook and all the different things that we talked about today around Facebook. Please look at the chat before you go. There are a lot of good comments here. I hope good comments. There's also a website that I want to give you, share with you, that is excellent. So if you are not sure about things like invest in or invest on, something like that, you can go to this website and you can find many sentences also using this word or this expression. So hope you can use that and the other comments in the chat. So have a great day and a great weekend. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.
Okay,
bye.
Thank you. Bye.